My name is Vicki Gray, my husband is Daniel, and this is his '74 Cuda.
Daniel Gray is a well-respected community member, dedicated SLCS employee, and a truly devoted family man. His passion for cars is never-ending, as well as his aspirations to restore his 1974 Plymouth Barracuda. Dan Gray was recently diagnosed with 3 forms of cancer and has been unable to work on his dream car.
By February, we had found out he has cancer. He has 3 forms of cancer, 2 of them are pancreatic, and he also has lymphoma. One of the pancreatic cancers is very aggressive, and the doctors have told us that they're not sure how much the chemo is going to help and how much time it's going to buy.
As long as I've known Mr. Gray, he's been a car guy. I mean, when I was a kid, he was always tinkering on something that was mechanical, whether it be a car, a buddy's car, a truck, a school truck. He was always kind of tinkering on something.
One of the defining characteristics of Dan is his love for anything Mopar. So when he had the opportunity to buy a 1974 Barracuda shortly after the birth of his first daughter, Jessica, he took the chance. But as soon as he was able to work on his car, the hardships of life caught up with the Gray family once again.
After I had our second child, Jessica, I started getting sick. I started having issues. I had major surgery in '97. We kind of took a big hit financially. We picked ourselves up from it. We moved forward. We found a home in the Adirondacks that we really liked, and we made the move. And the car drove up here because he found this car shortly after Jessica was born. And he would drive it back and forth to work, and for her birthday, she wanted to ride in the car. That's all she wanted to do for her birthday. And so I remember it was Daddy-Daughter Day, and all she wanted to do was ride in the car to Daddy's work, and that's what they did.
I remember back when I was a little kid, and the car was on the road, we used to go for my birthday. All I would want was to go for a ride in the Cuda to go get ice cream. So that's what we would do on my birthday, was go and get ice cream in the Cuda.
Along with being a truly dedicated family man, Dan has led a productive career for Screen Lake Central School and their maintenance department, in which he was recently promoted to the Superintendent of Buildings and Grounds position.
He works hard. He's always there for the students, the staff, all of his friends, his family. He drops anything when somebody wants help.
He has been with us here at Screen Lake Central for 10 years, and he is always willing to lend a helping hand to anybody. The man is a wealth of knowledge in all areas, car maintenance, school maintenance, you name it, the man can fix it.
I cannot stress enough Dan's great work ethic and his attention to detail, and just what an all-around great guy he is.
You'll never find a harder worker than Dan Gray. Didn't matter what it was, special cleanups, cleaning the grease trap, plowing the school parking lot with his own truck, whatever needed doing, Dan was always there. A great guy all the way around.
I went back and I dug through some records and found a copy of an evaluation I had done of Dan. It basically tells pretty much the way I felt. I wrote, Dan possesses a rare combination of work ethic and skill set. His knowledge of mechanics and systems is second to none. His attendance is exemplary, and I have yet to find a task he was unwilling or unable to accomplish. It is my opinion that the district is very fortunate to have him in their employ.
He's just one of the most selfless guys that I have ever met.
My husband, Dan, decided that he was going to fulfill my bucket list because my time was going to be short. So he made sure that I had everything on my bucket list complete, including a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird that he bought for me for our 30th wedding anniversary.
He made my mom's dreams come true, and it's time to make his dreams come true.
Dan's a great guy. He does a lot for everybody. My son is extremely interested in cars, and Dan has always took the time to talk to my son Blaze about cars. They have that in common.
I've known Dan for about 12 years now, since I was a little boy, since my family first moved to Scroon Lake, and I've always known he's been a car guy. We talk all the time about vehicles and that stuff.
And even in the wintertime when we have a lot of snow, he will use his own truck and plow to plow the school driveway and parking lot.
He always was the one that was out there helping people and fixing their car because he had all the knowledge of the cars and whatnot. And he still didn't have the car he wanted. His dream was always a Cuda.
Dan has helped everybody in the school so much. Whenever you need him, he's there.
He really deserves your help. He's been wanting to do his project for many years, and I would really hope that you would look into how he is.
I would really enjoy being able to see him drive around in his car that has, I know it's been just sitting for years, and I would really like to see that up and running and just see the smile it puts on his face.
They are amazing in terms of being very upbeat and positive, and that together they're going to beat this.
I think it would be a very nice sight to see, considering how beautiful those cars truly are and how rare they are. They're very hard to find.
This will make his smile even brighter than it ever was before.
He's just a great guy, and he really deserves to have this car redone for him.
And he really could use your help getting it on the road so we can go for our ice cream dates.
Dan needs to drive his car because he's gave so much for other people and he's done everything for our family that he deserves his car. He deserves to have it.
Dan has been unable to work since mid-November, and the students and staff at SLCS have truly missed seeing him around. We look forward to his speedy recovery, and as always,